So many of us struggle with discipline. I still do, but I'm getting there. And one of the many things that I am doing to actually get there is I've written a pledge, an oath, a vow, whatever you want to call it, to myself. And I read this every day or every other day, and it's there on my wall. So every time I wake up, I look at it, I glance at it. In the back of my head, I know it's there. I promise you, every day I've actually read it, I feel more disciplined before I go to bed and when I wake up. Even when I'm just in my room, just walking up and down, I just look at it, take 2 seconds, read it out, and that's it. I feel more disciplined. I know now that it's because I've read this, I've read my vow, that I'm now have more direction. I now have more discipline in what I'm doing. I now know what I should do. I now know what I shouldn't do on that day, in that instance, in that week, whatever it is. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what I have in my vow, but what I am gonna do, I'm gonna, tell you what sort of stuff you wanna put in there. So obviously you know in your head where you need more discipline, right? You know the area in which you need more discipline. So you literally need to talk about those areas in this vow. You need to write your name. So I insert name, vow, pledge, agree, whatever the word terminology you want to use, to myself that every day I am going to discipline myself. I'm going to love myself. And because I love myself, I'm going to discipline myself. Because discipline is one of the highest forms of self love. You then need to state how, even if you fail, when you fail, you're not going to beat yourself up. You also pledge to yourself that you're going to see it through thick and thin. You're going to support yourself through thick and thin because you know that one day you're going to be more disciplined. And because of that paper, when you read that paper, that oath, that vow, whatever you want to call it, when you read that, you know that it's now, reminding you of where you need to go. Because there's a reason that you want to be disciplined. You want to be disciplined because there's something that you want to achieve, and in order to achieve that, in order to obtain that, in order to become that person who you want to be, you know that you need to be disciplined with whatever that is, whatever it is. So you can list it there, or you can say in all things. It's up to you, whatever works for you. But I'm telling you, just write an oath, a vow to yourself. Make sure that you read it daily. Tell yourself you're going to see it through thick and thin. And I promise you, you will start to feel the changes. Even though when you first write it, you're probably going to be on a high. You're going to be saying, yeah, I'm disciplined. After about first couple days, first couple weeks, you're going to dip. You're probably going to lose a bit of motivation. But I'm telling you, please just keep reading it. Even when you fail, read it as soon as you fail. As soon as you know in your head, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I should have disciplined myself a bit more. I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? It wasn't in my best interest. Then just read it, recite it until you know it off by heart. And even then, just keep reciting it. Because by doing that, you're telling yourself, you're brainwashing yourself that you're going to be more disciplined regardless. Like, yeah, cool, I failed, but that just means I need to go harder the next time. I need to make sure I see it through the next time, and I stay disciplined, not just for 1 week, not just for 1 day, not just for 1 month, but forever, until I know that I am in control and it's not me breaking discipline. It's just the right time for me to go and do certain stuff, no matter what it is, because there's so many areas of which all of us need discipline. Obviously, everybody's different. Everybody's got their own areas. I can't even name all of them. Like, there's literally so many. So write that vow to yourself. Write that pledge to yourself. Pledge to yourself that you are going to be disciplined. You're going to see it through thick and thin, and you're going to love yourself throughout, when you fail and when you succeed. So the best place I would recommend that you put it, the best place I would recommend is you put it when you get up on your bed, from your bed. If there's like an open space on the wall, just put it like right there. So I'm just picturing it. But yeah, just put it right there, somewhere that you're gonna look at before you go to bed, when you wake up from bed, or you know, in or in out. Sorry, in out, in or out of your way or from your room. If you haven't got like any sort of space like that, another option is for you to sort of write it up on your phone. You won't be able to physically sign it, but what you can do every time, say it as your lock screen, so then everything, so you screenshot it, write it in your notes, screenshot it, then say it as your background. So every time you look on your phone, just take a moment to look at it and actually read it, internalize it. Don't just read it. That's the thing that might happen as well. You might just end up just reading it and not deep in it. But come on, Grow Family, man. We got places to go. You know, we got to be disciplined. We got to internalize these stuff that we're doing. Otherwise, we're doing it for no reason. So yeah, just put it somewhere that you're gonna see it. I would either say obviously a wall or maybe a notebook, but a notebook can be closed, which means you're not always gonna open it up to see it. Which is why I said put it on the wall, because once it's on the wall, you always see it. There ain't no opening and closing that. You know what I'm saying? Even your phone, it's good, but because it's on your phone, you sort of just skip past it. See, now I was going to write up a little draft, but I think it will mean more for you. It will mean way more for you if you completely come up with it by yourself. If you need some help, feel free to message me on any of my socials, which are all at Grandad AO. That's with an underscore on Twitter. But I believe in you, that you know what you need to write on there to keep yourself focused. And after you've written it, make sure you sign it. Sign it. Because that's a contract. You need to write a contract with yourself. It's a deal that you can't break. You get what I'm saying? An oath to yourself that you just can't break, that you won't break. Even if you fail one day, you're not going to break it. Right, that's all for today. Please share this, send it to your stories, just post it on other social media. It would mean a lot. And yeah, let me know if you want more content like this. Peace.